you are, a tyrant.
I've been called worse.
You're a tyrant. You go home and kick your wife too?
You know what?
Ow! What are you doing? Ow!
No, don't try to grab. Dude, look, after I'm out of here, look, let's go. Look. Dude, stop! Give it a sip. I'm not resisting. Give me your close. Hey!
Put your hands on me.
Let's go.
Oh, what an assault. Don't do it, bro.
Sir, leave the premises.
1, 2, 3.
Can you please cover my buddy? Okay. Calm down this time.
You want to lose your job. Guys!
Going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me,
Step back.
and you're using.
Wow.
That's why I didn't. I tell you what, I fit right in if I talk like that. I tell you some bitch. Right? But they think I smoke meth because I ain't got no teeth to the front.
Just so you guys know, he's big. I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know. But typically, I'm physically bigger than everybody around. Hey, we just met. Can you go ahead and get on the wall, spread your butt cheeks for me?
The filming of police has evolved into a growing social movement and online subculture known as First Amendment audits, where citizens, auditors, film their own encounters with government employees in public spaces to test whether the filmmaker's constitutional rights will be respected or violated. First Amendment auditors cast themselves as patriotic activists and citizen journalists fighting for transparency, accountability, and open government. This is an entire genre on YouTube. But critics argue that First Amendment audits are not about defending the Constitution as much as they are a cynical vehicle for monetizing online outrage and unfairly maligning public servants. Many auditors can and do make thousands of dollars per month from their viral confrontations, videos that are often peppered with profanity and other deliberately provocative behavior. So who's right here? Well, it depends.
Don't touch me, dude. Don't put your hands on me.
I think they knew you were here.
Trust me, if they knew who I thought I was.
In recent years, though, First Amendment auditors don't just film police officers. Rather, they regularly enter state, local, and federal buildings, from libraries to post offices, just to see how government officials react to the camera lens. Police officers might also be able to arrest auditors who commit crimes during recording, such as disorderly conduct, stalking, trespass, or harassment. In recent years, First Amendment audits have expanded into its own social media subculture, with self-appointed auditors live streaming their public encounters on YouTube and Instagram. To critics, these auditors are not standing up for constitutional rights as much as they are interfering with police officers, harassing public employees, and purposefully picking fights for clicks and cash.
Listen, hey, gentlemen, I'm a constitutional law scholar. I have every right. There's a lot of people in the road. I'm not causing the problem here. Oh, there's black people. Oh! And brown people. You brown and black people. We need an emergency response.
This includes berating subjects with profane language, being intentionally rude and uncooperative when questioned, or engaging in borderline harassment or intimidation, like openly carrying firearms in public buildings. So this raises the question, are First Amendment auditors constitutional warriors spurring real change, or trolls out for profit? Critics can point to countless examples of First Amendment auditors who appear to be motivated by fame or clicks or cash rather than the Constitution.
Within hands reach of my weapons, and I need you to back up. I know. Yeah.
Hey, Myers, how come that guy was allowed to stand right next to you? I thought you couldn't have anyone next to your gun like that. Remember what you told me? It's just me because I got a camera, or what? And because you're so rude to my girlfriend last time you talked to her? How come you weren't going to arrest that guy for being on the street?
Get out of the street.
Is that a lawful order?
Yep.
It is?
Get out of the street. You're a pedestrian in a roadway.
Lawful order?
Pedestrian in a roadway. I need you to get out of the street.
What would be the crime, though?
Do so now or you will be arrested.
Remember when you said you're gonna arrest me for being in the street, but that guy was cool, huh? Myers. I think you got pretty girl syndrome, Myers. You act like that because you're pretty and you're used to getting away with it.
I think you got pretty girl syndrome because you're pretty. You act like that. That's the problem. See you later, babe. You guys are dismissed.
Well, I'm gonna keep walking by. I'm gonna keep walking back and forth.
Even among those sympathetic to the movement, it's hard to see how harassing patrons at post offices and public libraries or filming outside a synagogue serves any purpose beyond attempting to go viral.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Think about it as a community, because honestly, it's disturbing. It is. You don't talk your trash. This is harassment right there. Don't talk your trash.
Allahu. Inshallah.
You hear him? Yeah. Did anyone call? Because this is annoying. I don't understand. Talk English. Speak English. Speak English. Why are you pointing your finger to this gentleman right there?
Allahu Akbar.
That's okay. You can do all your talking. I don't understand.
Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Well, here we are once again. Run pretty much full circle. Southern California. Auditors, frauditors. Doing the post office thing. You know, the reason I put that content together, I believe this is for clicks and views. When they start covering their face, this all comes from SGB News, and they used to talk the fake Arabic stuff outside synagogues and get people riled up. And I mean, you stand outside of a synagogue and you look and act like an Arabic terrorist with your face covered and all you can see is the eyes, and talk gibberish, nobody knows what you're saying. It's obviously to get a stir. Now, SGV, as time has gone on, has learned how to ride that fine line where he can antagonize, intimidate a little bit, but keep himself totally legal, even though he did go on a pepper spray tear there for a while. The sauce, or whatever he called it. And then Riverside got in a little bit of trouble, assaulting someone with pepper spray, and I think that's kind of eased up a little bit. But this is what these guys are doing. And clickbait catches bad fish. I've said that before. I'll always say that. And the clickbait on this video, as you could see, was old man touches young man, police called. I mean, what kind of inference does that make? And that's exactly what these guys are doing. A little clickbait there, get you to watch it. They're people, and then, you know, they have a following, and it pays off for them. You know, they edit these videos down to keep them clean enough to monetize on YouTube, and they make money off of it. I do the same thing. I try to clean the language up. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. It just depends on the video. For the most part, I do. But here they are outside a post office. And we all know there's a lot of people that are ignorant to this. They just don't know any better. And people constantly come up to them wanting to know what they're doing, and people come up and say, hey, you can't film me. This is, you know, That's against the law. We all know that they have a right to stand on a sidewalk or stand outside the post office, wherever, and film. But they do get antagonistic. And I don't think these guys have really crossed the line all that far, but however, they do push it when they find someone who takes the bait, the clickbait, that takes the bait, and they go with it. And they're going to get a lot of clicks and views on it, and they're going to make some money. That's what it's all about. But it's that same fine line, you know. Some people are looking for a solution to what they consider to be a problem. Personally, I don't need anybody to tell me that I have the right to do that. I know that. But I choose to do other things with my time than to stand on the sidewalk and claim that I'm educating the public. Nah, you're not. You're building a video so you can make money. If you wanted to educate the public, you'd have a little table set up with some information flyers and maybe serving some lemonade or something and handing out flyers or something. But you're not. You're covering your faces up. You're wearing disguises and masks and anything to draw attention to you. Just like if you're filming the police, when you draw attention to you, when you come be a part of the investigation, the car stop, whatever it be, that's where the problem lies. So, all right, well, without further, we all know that. This is a long video. I'll just do the part about the title, and we'll leave it at that. But it got me thinking. That's why I threw this opening content monologue, whatever you want to call it, from Legal Eagle together. Anyway, all right, hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get on to the clickbait title here.
How you doing, sir? Hey, you can get the f away from me. We got another weirdo trying to touch people. Get the f out of here, bro.
Sir, you're blocking the doorway. Excuse me, can I walk in? Why would you want to grab a young man without consent? Did he consent to your touch? Did he consent to your touch? I bet he learned a lesson today.
I know, he went past all of you to try and...
He's gonna be famous tomorrow morning.
He said, why don't you take your sunglasses off, and then went to grab my shit.
Why do you go after your sunglasses? Now we can't wear sunglasses? Disguise if you guys were trying to do something, except be annoying.
Damn, he didn't even ask.
You really shouldn't be doing this. Taking someone's picture without their permission is against the law.
It is not against the law. I don't know who told you that, but...
Call the police!
Step back or I'll lay you on the ground. You don't get to walk up and assault people. You're the one that touched me.
Hey.
Step back.
No matter what,
I got it on camera.
Video. Go away.
No.
Get away from us.
I won't.
Don't
Who
touch
the hell
me.
are you? Go
Doesn't
away.
matter. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Somebody call the police.
They already have in there. So if you want to wait, go ahead and wait.
He walked up and
It's crazy, bro.
You
Look
have
at
3
him.
brain cells left? 3?
Oh my
You
god.
seem to have 3 brain cells left.
Oh, what?
Ah, you proved it right there. I'm not saying it again.
Oh, you won't say it again. You can't say it again.
No, I said you have 3 brain cells, and then you proved it.
I have 3 grandchildren.
Jesus Christ. You're really proving it to yourself, man.
Hey, you're the one that struck me.
Not if you
After you called my... Yeah, that's assault.
Get out of here, little...
That is assault.
Don't do that.
Punch you, man.
I didn't.
Don't.
That is assault too.
Don't fuck my shit, bro. You'll get your ass laid out.
Throw something at somebody.
You're just a dumb piece of shit.
Okay. Go away.
I got it. I got the radio.
Go to hell. Where you belong.
Damn, that guy was crazy.
I just want my mail.
He's like, I just want
the day you deserve.
Oh.
You got it. Oh, he's bad. This guy actually came and attacked us earlier.
You're harassing your face.
Yeah, he struck me.
Hey,
That guy
you are a
assaulted me.
traitor.
Because you assaulted him.
Hey, you are a traitor to this country.
It's on your camera.
What would Jesus do? Would Jesus
Do you
act
even
like
know what
this?
Antifa stands Why have you got for? Masks on?
You're being very aggressive for no reason.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing
You
what
absolutely
you're
are.
doing.
You attacked
I'm
me
doing what
for
you're
unprovoked.
doing.
No, we never will.
You attacked me unprovoked.
You're doing.
We're not getting in anybody's face.
You left an hour ago and came back to harass us.
No, I came back to document you.
You came back to harass us.
No, you're harassing.
Your interface, we never got in yours. If you're not harassing him, take a step back, sir.
I'm not going to shut the.
He said, take a step back.
No.
I'm your hearing aids in, man.
Speech. It's free speech.
Not when it becomes assault. Not when it becomes assault.
Terrorists.
Wow.
Terrorists. You guys are terrorists.
You are a traitor to our Constitution. You are a traitor to our Constitution.
You assaulted me, struck me 3 times.
He struck you
because you grabbed my wig.
I did.
It's illegal. That is battery.
It is an extension.
You committed a crime.
Judge.
Perfect. Call the cops. They came here. They're actually looking for you.
Yeah, the cops are looking for you, not us, man.
The cops are actually looking for you.
Did you grab his wig?
You grabbed my wig.
I did.
That's
Is that true?
Yes, I got it on camera.
Yeah, so you can't do that. You disrespected him first.
You battered me.
I don't believe anything you say.
So call
I
the
don't
cops again.
believe a
So call the
thing
cops.
you say.
Call the cops.
You guys are
You are a traitor to our nation acting like this.
You guys an Antifa?
You are a traitor to the
Antifa?
Constitution.
No, we're not Antifa.
You are a traitor to the Constitution.
Well, you can
I
make
think
the
this is a scam to hold people
you're
up.
a scam, and nobody's holding
He
anyone.
physically struck me 3
Are
times.
you saying he's a threat?
I had to push you off
He
of me.
threatened me.
Absolutely.
He said he was going to beat the shit
Is he a threat
No,
now?
I told you I'm going to lay
Yeah,
you down
he's
if
a
you touch
threat
me.
now.
Step back or I will lay you on the ground.
right now.
Why are you still here? Why aren't you walking away?
Go away.
Because I'm not
If
afraid
he's
of
a
him.
threat, why don't you just walk away?
He's a threat, but I'm not afraid.
Then it's
Sir,
not a threat.
Be the bigger man and walk away.
The law says you have to be in fear of your life for it to be a threat.
Don't antagonize.
You're a lawyer? You think I believe a thing you say?
You don't have to believe me. I know what I'm talking about.
What I know is this is a scam.
Okay.
You guys are out to scam
Exercising
people.
our rights is not a scam.
is he talking about?
Oh yeah.
Standing up for our Constitution is way more important than your view
I
right
don't
now.
think you're manipulating the Constitution to
There's
scam
nothing to
people.
manipulate.
Whoever did your pedicure.
Oh, hey, look, your cops just went by.
Can you get away from me? You keep approaching
No, I'm
me.
not going to get away.
Hey, get away from the young man. Are you a perp? Why do you keep going after the young man?
I'm doing what you're
Get the
doing.
fuck away from me.
I am doing what you're doing.
Go after the big guy.
You're just being a creep.
Quit going after the little man.
You're being a creep.
Oh, I'm being a creep.
You are being a creep.
I believe
You just walked up to
100% of the people that have come
you're making
by
a
here
scene.
today
Look, you're making
think
a scene.
you guys are the
Sure,
creep.
because we had a
Don't
30-minute
lie,
conversation with somebody right before you pulled up. 30-minute long, nice conversation before you pulled up.
Yeah, I got 30 minutes right here.
Yes, right.
You understand what they're doing? It's a scam. They're trying to get people.
A scam? What scam is he talking about?
I understand what they're doing, and they want to prove a point that legally they have the right to be here.
Sir, this is about education.
I called the police. And they said
You walked up and you laid hands on me unprovoked.
I presuppose. Yeah, they have a right.
And you shouldn't batter somebody for that right.
You don't think you don't think they're being provocative?
So I think what they're doing is they're trying to make a point that legally they can be here. This is a
They spend their time to make that point.
That's right. Well, because here's what's going to happen. You will call the police, and a lot of police don't even know that legally they can be here. They can film.
Everybody agrees now.
Yeah.
That's
what happens.
When people
is
become
the
complacent
police
and they
will
stop
come here.
exercising their rights is when we lose as a country.
I called them. They said they wouldn't.
I know they won't.
All right. Well, the good news is we got a mediator here that knows what's going on, and he's going to help here. What I don't like is these a-holes with their, if you don't exercise your rights, you're going to lose them, calling this guy a traitor, you know. This is all... Every bit of this is about clicks and views. They got exactly what they wanted. They showed up. They found somebody that was willing to get a little more aggressive than most. And just fed up with their nonsense. He's, you know, yeah, Yeah, admire the old man. He's got some brass gonads, you know. But these guys, just everything that comes out of their mouth is justifying what they're doing, and we know that. We know it. Everybody knows it. Well, not everybody, but we know that. But the bottom line is, your clickbait thumbnail for this video says it all. Then you called him a pervert a minute ago because he was faced off against the young guy. The young guy, well, how in the hell does he know how old he is? You guys have your faces covered up. One of you is wearing a wig and a gray beard and stuff. Come on. This is nonsense. You got this guy where you want him. You know the police aren't going to show. And if they do show, you know exactly what's going to be said. And if you follow up with some type of a assault complaint against this guy, you're a real piece of crap. You're instigating it, and then the same law enforcement officers that you critique and call pigs and all the superlatives you throw at law enforcement until you need them. Yeah, you got what you wanted. Thank God this guy's here to kind of help explain to this gentleman what's going on, because he knows. This guy knows. He knows what they're doing. He knows what they're up to. He's watched the YouTube before.
But in other places around this country, there's police officers that don't know that legally they have the right to be here.
Are legal crusaders for rights.
That's right. I think
we are exercising our rights.
They're probably pushing it to make their point.
They're being provocative.
Well, sometimes.
I would like both of you. Hold on. I would like both of you to explain why I'm being provocative when I was standing against the rail.
Ask him what makes you provocative.
No, he said it.
I agree. They look different.
Sir,
interesting.
I was sitting right where he is. I was sitting right where he is right now. Sir, that is where I was when you walked up for no reason and you grabbed me. You laid hands on me for no reason. I didn't provoke you. You absolutely did. I have it on camera.
Yeah,
you absolutely grabbed me. I pushed you back because you grabbed me.
I touched your beard. And
that is part of me.
You struck me 3
times. I pushed you back and then you kept coming at me.
You admit to touching his beard.
Regardless, I self-defended. I am allowed to do that in self-defense.
Told me you were going to beat the
I said if you lay hands on me again, I was going to lay you down, and that's still the truth.
Yeah, you said that.
They're not.
I'm relaxed. I'm just explaining.
They're not going to sue you.
They're
trying to make a point.
They're going to go on YouTube and hopefully.
No, you're all over
YouTube
on
this
one.
Acting, or is this actually really a verbal altercation?
This is real. Yeah, I know they have a disagreement.
He came back to bother us.
I think everybody has their space, and you shouldn't come up and get in somebody's face and threaten, because that's provoking. But they have a legal right to be here.
No question.
I think you saw what they look like. They got their beards. They got their outfit. Okay,
just like when you came up to him right now, their butts are on the rail. That is our rule. Our butts are on the rail or against the wall. We did not approach you. We did not get in your face.
You struck me 3 times.
After you, no, you didn't touch. You tried to yank it off of me.
Sir, wait. Let me explain to him. So legally, you really can't go and touch his.
No, that's what the police said.
If you did, he legally has a right to protect him.
To punch me? To punch me?
I didn't punch you.
I don't know what happened.
I pushed you.
Gonna kick my
Yes, that's fine.
No, I pushed him back. I pushed you back.
Sir, if he feels threatened, he can do whatever he needs to do.
There was physical.
I pushed you back. I'm not going to punch an old dude. I pushed you away from me.
3 times.
Because you kept
and
approaching.
Then he said, I'm going to kick your.
No, I said I'm going to drop you on the ground if you touch me again.
You struck
Get it right.
No. So you struck me 3 times.
I have it all on camera.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know it's on.
And it's going to be on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Unless you edit your camera,
no, it's all there. It's going to be on YouTube all day tomorrow.
Assaulting me.
Okay.
You struck me 3 times.
All right. Because you came at me 3 times.
Shows is what it's going to show.
Yeah.
But you can't touch them. If you do,
Doesn't matter.
if
This
you
is
do,
part of
he
me.
legally has the right
Yeah,
to say.
This is part of me.
They have me before the judge for touching
But
his
they're
beard.
not going to assault.
Sir, we're not going to
They're,
sue you.
They're
they're,
not gonna- I mean,
they're
they're
not
not gonna-
spending their lives to do this. For,
I know it sounds
there's
different.
nobody in Southern California that doesn't know they have the right.
You want to bet? We run into it every day.
That's a fallacy. There's actually a lot.
That's
of
a fallacy.
people that don't know. There's a lot of people.
We run
that
into it
don't
all
know their
day.
rights.
That's why we do
Well,
this.
Don't make that assumption.
And that's why
sir.
they're doing this. But it does
please.
it does look a little off.
No,
I agree
no,
with you.
I-
They're out
it's-
how they're dressed. And
there's
so
a
forth,
reason
but they
that-
can dress however they
Sir,
want.
we rather
This is
leave
gonna-
here with a
this is
handshake
gonna
and
be
some
on
education.
YouTube
For
tonight.
sure.
And TikTok.
For sure.
What?
I'm sure.
And TikTok.
It will
I'm
be.
sure.
It will be, sir.
Yeah.
So,
But
so
they're not
sir,
gonna
look,
sue you.
let's make amends and make it look good, right? You came, you saw, we conquered, right?
Sorry I pulled your beard.
There you go.
That's
Okay.
cool. That's cool.
That's respectable.
I respect that.
I'm
Thank
not gonna
you.
sue you, but you agree that they have a right to
No
be
question.
here.
I knew it. They had a right.
And I agree they're a little bit different with their approach. And
They
that's,
come up
this
and
is
start
odd.
taking my picture,
I
and
agree
they
with
want to hide their identity.
Which we're allowed to do.
They
That's
hide
part
their
of what we
identity.
teach people.
I agree that's
If you're
a little weird.
if you're gonna
but-
run around public demanding privacy, you have to create it yourself, which is what we've done. Do you want to know why I have the beard on?
Hey, nice to meet you, brother.
Do you want to know why I have the beard on?
I'm
No,
almost
he's
deaf.
good.
Well,
You're good.
okay.
You're
All right.
You're good, boss. Have a good one.
Take care.
We wear the beard for
Thank
his
you, sir.
specific
Being a
reason. He
mediator.
literally,
Well,
if you're going to run around in public demanding privacy, you have to self-create it.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
don't
all.
have to show, you can dress
Yeah.
however you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you. I appreciate you
Absolutely.
helping navigate that.
It's mostly a reminder that in this country you have to exercise your rights to keep them because they like to chip away at them if you don't use them.
If we all stopped exercising our rights, they'd start taking them away from us. That's all.
What if I don't want to be recorded?
So-
I have the right to opt out.
No,
Nope.
not in public. That's why.
Oh, quite contraire, gentlemen. YouTube does have it in their terms of service. There is a procedure that one can follow, and they can request that their personal image be removed, blurred, or the video can be taken down. And I do happen to have a full page that gives the instruction on how to go about doing that. It's really not that difficult. So if you don't want your image on a YouTube video, you can contact YouTube and go through the procedure, and they'll let you know whether or not your image is to be blurred or taken down or what have you. So there.
Why we wear the masks, it helps remind people that if you want privacy in public, you have to create it yourself because there is no expectation of privacy in public.
So we have to wear a mask that you guys don't
Only if you're going to walk around demanding privacy in public, then absolutely. If that's going to be your demand and your expectation in public, you have to protect your own identity. I can't be responsible for your privacy. You're not responsible for mine.
No, I disagree with this. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
You can disagree
Because
with it.
we don't need to deal with this.
Okay.
Who's we?
People. I think we people should be just protected from it by law.
Well, in that case, you'd have to turn off every camera in existence. You'd have to stop carrying a tracking device in your pocket, which we all do.
News stations
I
couldn't do their
actually
job.
very much support that.
Okay.
I am.
But that's never going to happen. And so we're here to exercise and remind people. Okay.
Well,
I wanna
if
hear
this is happening, what you guys doing?
Mhm.
Guys, I have a favor to ask if you cannot block people coming and going.
Thank you, miss. Oh,
Because
yeah.
they feel
course.
threatened by the tone of the conversation.
I understand. Thank
Man,
you.
we're, yeah.
No. I am very serious against violation of privacy in any way.
You have to have privacy for it to be violated. So we can't violate something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, like-
And that's part of what we're teaching people.
No. You believe it doesn't exist. I believe.
It's not belief, it's a law.
Well, then
You
we
have
need
no
to
privacy
change the
in
law.
public. You have no privacy in
When
public.
you're out in public, you can't have an expectation of any
Your
privacy.
neighbor has a Ring camera. a
Someone
Tesla,
could drive over you with a drone right now,
security
taking video of
camera.
you.
The ATM has a camera that filmed you too. Do you go up to the
Okay,
ATM
well,
and say you
this
can't
is
record
all allowed by law,
it? By the United States law.
and I against that law.
I mean,
Well, you're
Period.
against
to be
our
frank,
Constitution,
even
and
if you go into
Now he's trying to compare what they're doing to closed circuit television, and it's not the same. It is not the same. He's wrong. Now, if someone took closed circuit TV and then posted your image online and made money off of it, then you would still have a right through YouTube's terms of service. But that's the only way. The platform that's posted on it would have to be in their terms of service. So, and YouTube does have that. So, yeah, he's really not right. Now, closed circuit TV, there have been people that have taken those videos and used them, like Walmart stuff. But you don't see that much because you can get in trouble with the company that you work for doing that.
Target, for example. Hold on, even if you go into Target, for example, there's videos all over TikTok and all over YouTube of customers inside Target where the security cameras, the employees will take the videos of funny things that they see customers do, and they'll post them all over TikTok, from picking their nose, scratching their butt.
Okay, this is a very big question, guys. I don't really have time to discuss every TikTok, every...
I was just giving examples
This all comes from government number one that led, first of all smartphones to track everything you do and all about it.
Okay.
So you support this, good for you. I don't support that, and that's one of the biggest issues, in my opinion, for people, and there are a lot of people who support me.
That's the beautiful thing about this country. You don't have to support anything. It's your right to not support it.
No.
But if you still purchase it...
Because it is to the point. Your law is not working that we have to protect our privacy, because there is no freaking way you can protect it. So it's not working.
Obviously,
So
I mean, you obviously
privacy-
purchased a smartphone yourself. I can see it in your hand.
That was
So as much as you might say, I don't support this, I don't do that, you are supporting it because you are purchasing them.
I have purchased by mistake, but there is only one reason I'm using it, and there is no other way to fix it as of now.
Okay.
But when it will be, I have opportunity, a choice. To
Which will
solve
never
my
happen.
problem.
It's only going to get worse.
And miss, these are laws
Okay,
that
guys,
are
there's-
specific to the
If
United
you
States
support
Constitution.
it, there is useless conversation, because it is useless.
Miss, are you aware of our United States Constitution?
Okay, listen, I'm not going. This is a huge subject, and I am not.
It's a yes or no question.
I support Constitution.
But then you can't pick and choose which parts you support.
Are you familiar with the First
Okay.
Amendment?
This is too big question,
It's just a yes or no
and
question.
I am not supporting recording me, so I'm opt out of recorded video.
There is no opting out.
There is.
No.
There is.
When in public?
Okay, guys.
All right.
That's it.
All right. You have a beautiful
You like
day.
my religion.
You have a
It's
beautiful
like
day.
Brainwash.
You have a beautiful day, ma'am.
And I will report about.
Okay. You have a good day, ma'am.
Yes. Just take video, everybody. What the fuck? Oh my god.
What the fuck you doing? What are you doing? Fuck you too. Disrespectful. What the fuck are you right doing?
Oh my
You are so disrespectful. You just disrespected person. That's why I'm balding.
Why are you filming?
What's up?
Huh?
Exercising our First Amendment rights.
But why are you filming it? I don't understand.
I just said we're exercising our First Amendment rights to record in public and public spaces
Right, but why are you recording here?
because this is a public space. We recorded all public spaces.
Okay, well, this is a pretty boring place to video.
That's your opinion.
I think it's really fun here. This is some of the most fun I've had in years.
I'm excited.
Standing right here, capturing footage of everyone coming in.
That's not very nice
Well, there you go. So there you have it. The general consensus is people don't like it. The majority don't. A lot of people just pass through, don't say a word. But for the most part, there's a lot of people that don't like the idea. And the fact that there's 3 of them out there and they're dressed up like a bunch of clowns on Halloween or something, that's to draw attention to themselves. I mean, that's how they get the whole thing started. You gotta love this image, though. Oh, and this video's got another hour of them just the same thing, you know, just hoping that somebody will come up and get a little aggressive with them. So, you know. And again, like the guy that did the mediation, I mean, he's right. I mean, they're right. They have a right to be there. Just, it's a shame that they don't have anything better to do with their time making videos about the First Amendment rights. I mean, this, to me, this just been going on now for quite a while. It's not going to change. If you do see this and you want to play a little vigilante, just park your butt up against that rail, open up your favorite playlist, kick back and sing a few of your favorite songs, especially some old Eagles songs. That'll definitely get a copyright. And just exercise your right to sit there and sing along to your favorite tunes. They won't like it one bit. They'd have to cut all the audio out. Nope, they wouldn't be happy at all. All right, well, you see the general public, for the most part, how they feel about it. Most of them are misinformed. They think that what they're doing is worthy of a call to the police, and it's not. I mean, they're learning, but there's a way to get back. I mean, like I said, your playlist. All right. Well, there's just a little bit left here, and it looks like just a couple minutes. A couple more people come up and express themselves. One guy comes up and gets kind of surly with them, and the wife kind of gets curious as to what's going on, and pretty typical of most people, they don't understand it. But it's because they're dressed like Antifa. That's why, you know, people are really curious about it. All right, I'm Frauditor Ram. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's what helps the channel out. Leave a comment, indifferent or not. And next time should be probably tomorrow. Probably make another video. Until then, I'll be gone.
You have a beautiful day, sir, with that beautiful smile of yours.
Why are you filming us?
What is that?
Why are you coming to the post office?
None of your business.
No,
Then
what
it's
is
none
it?
of your business.
You.
All right.
No,
Well,
what is it?
I'm not going to share with you guys.
You don't have permission to film us.
I don't need permission.
Oh, hell yes.
No, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not in public. You're in public, ma'am.
So I'm just, I don't know what my husband's problem was, but I am asking why you have to film people here.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
we're just taking video.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of like a peaceful exercising of your rights? That's what we're doing. I'm being peaceful. I'm exercising
what
my
are
rights.
your rights that you're trying to exercise?
The First Amendment.
What's that?
Freedom of speech, freedom of press.
I don't hear you
Freedom to
speaking in anything that you need to speak about.
Do I have to speak?
Oh, you said that's what you're trying to exercise.
Yes. This is also a form of freedom of press and freedom of speech. filming in public.
And I can call the police. So
Feel free to call the police. That's exactly why I wasn't going to share with you anyways, because you don't really want to know. You just want to,
I do.
You guys came up to antagonize me.
No,
That's it.
I don't. I'm apologize for that. That was not okay.
I don't
but
walk
I
up
have
to
a
people
right
and I
to
don't
ask
start
you why
cussing
you're.
at 'em and-
I have a right to ask you why you're filming me.
Yes, but you don't have a right to an answer.
Jesse, don't go! Jesse, no!
I'm sorry, Daisy, but I'm a loner, and a loner's gotta be alone.
Yeah!